I think it's so important for people to be literate, extremely literate in what's going on with your phone, what's going on with your brain, and psyops, like the shit that we see coming out of the news right now. And I'm the guy that trains psyops. In 2 days after I leave here, I'm going to Fort Bragg to train the United States Army psyops division. I'm the guy.
What are you training them in? Are you allowed to say?
In psyops.
Are you just training them how they work and how to do it?
Yeah, like I'm the body language, like people reading guy. I don't know if you've ever seen our YouTube channel, The Behavior Panel.
Yes.
Me and a couple.
You got a great YouTube channel. It's awesome. Really good.
Thank you. Thanks. And I have another one with 3 other behavior profilers where we break down videos of people in interrogation and stuff like that. And I think it's so important to be literate in a lot of this stuff. And how does our brain work? How can I be compromised? And so I created a tool, and I gave it to Jamie before we started the show, that will give you a 1 to 100 score on how likely something is a psyop.
Oh.
And
is it an app or is it like on a
it's just
website?
a PDF.
Okay.
And you can run anything through it, and you can run it historically and see what's a psyop and what's not.
Mm.
And it's kind of subjective, but at least you get a standardized score for everything. And you can see, like, if you went to like the invading Iraq initially.
Okay, that's a good one.
That would score a 98 out of 100 for PSYOP, just on this tool here. So like it kind of goes in layers. So step 1 is like this pre-ignition. Like I have societal stuff going on. There's moral panic. Then operational, are there drills happening that are kind of similar to this? Military ramping up. The regulatory, obviously that's pretty there. Like bills getting passed at 2 a.m. and
right.
5,000
Censorship
pages.
bills.
Yeah.
Right.
Then alignment. So like people suddenly aligning different news agencies, and then authorities, celebrities are starting to come out with the same messaging and stuff like that. And then media, like just kind of flooding little slogans and stuff. So if that kind of scores kind of high, and you don't even need the numbers right now, then we move to the next one. So has this happened before? The precursor anomalies. Like, have they done this before? Well, matter of fact, they gave people LSD against their will at MK Ultra, whatever. Like, is there some precursor?
Right.
And then identical phrasing across unrelated outlets. So we see something on MSNBC and Fox saying the same kind of phrasing or something. That's kind of suspicious. And then introduced villains that are prepackaged. Pretty obvious. Injecting symbolism. And then the manufacturer urgency. Like if this bill isn't passed in the next 72 hours, we're going to face a national crisis and all this kind of stuff. And then you could just kind of go down the walkway, and it'll give you a predictive score of how likely something is a psyop. And one of the biggest things is if you don't want to, like, this is a lot of crap to memorize, but are you seeing authority figures resonate with each other, and is nuance not being presented to you? And that's like, if I'm not seeing nuance, if I have a left versus right issue and there's a prepackaged villain, that's a psyop. If you just look at those couple of things, nowadays we have a death of nuance, where no one's getting presented any nuance to anything. It's just It's either you're on this side, you're wearing this jersey or this jersey, which is really toxic to our whole entire country, the whole world.
And it's accentuated by clips and these weird little things.
Yeah, and if you're on the left,
take out nuance.
Let's say I'm on the left. When I log into social media, whatever it is, they're going to show me the dumbest shithead morons on the other side that they could possibly find.
Yep.
And the same thing if I'm on the right. They're going to show me the biggest idiots. And the only goal is being like me thinking, oh my God, these people are insane. And it's me thinking that's all of them.
Right.
But like if you go to Target right now and see somebody that voted differently than you want the same shit. You want your kids to be healthy. You want safety. You want to pay less taxes. You want the government less and less involved in your life. And they're not all insane, but the goal is to make you think all of the other side is insane, right? That's the ultimate psyop. So then at the end here, you kind of get a 1 to 100 score. And I bought a TV station. Did I tell you about this?
No.
I was going to text you, or I was going to send you an email about this. I bought a TV station. We started our own daily news show where we run the day's events all the way through the PSYOPS index every single day. and we show here's how you're being presented, here's how you're being made to feel about this issue, here's where nuance has been taken out, every single thing that's like truly going on. Here's the bill that got passed that nobody's talking about that has a lot to do with this. They're saying the Strait of Hormuz is going to open, but here's what Brent crude is predicting oil prices at. So the insurance market has a lot more info than the news is going to give you. So like try to give you every single day, here's how you're being made to feel. Here's the actual news. Here's what the left is going to say. Here's what the right's going to say. And here's where they're killing nuance. Here's where you're being presented a binary choice. And I think I'm trying to, like, I want to make PSYOPs irrelevant. And what we have to do, what are the steps we have to take to not really inoculate people from PSYOPs, but just to make them so fucking visible that it's just obvious. And yeah, they're going to have to invent something else, and they will, but at least for a few years, people are really wise to everything. Like, this is very obvious because, like, all the things that were up on that sheet right there, if you look at that a few times, it starts to become irrelevant. And like, my goal is to make people more expensive to influence.